How to create automation on your Airbnb business. Anytime I talk about automation, some people think I've set up some robots, but no, I'm not talking about robots. I'm talking about how to build a team and a system that works even when you don't. Now, in order to break this down, I want to talk about a book that has completely changed my life and has taught me how to work on the business, not in the business. This is a book by Michael E. Gerber called E-Myth Revisited. You see, in the book, he talks about the 3 levels of entrepreneurship. You have the technician, the manager, and the entrepreneur, which is also known as the visionary. The problem with how most people run their Airbnb businesses is they run it like a technician. In the book, he defines a technician as the doer. All they care about is what do I do and how do I do it? They do the cleaning because guess what? If I want it done right, I got to do it myself. And they believe that if they do the cleaning themselves, they will keep that extra money. They do the same thing with handiwork. Whenever there's a little minor leak, or if there's a repair or some maintenance issue, they do it to keep the money. And because if I want it done right, I have to do it myself. Same thing with the communications. The problem is you end up creating another 9 to 5 for yourself. And you see most people, at least myself and my thousands of students over, the last 7 years, our goal is to create time freedom, financial freedom, and location freedom. We want to build a business, a team, and a system that works even when we don't. We want to turn this business from an active business to a mostly passive business. And the only way we can accomplish that is by working on the business and not in the business. So in the book, he says the first goal is to go from being the technician to being the manager. How does that translate to the Airbnb business? Well, instead of you being the technician that does the cleaning, the maintenance, and the communication, you hire those 3 things out. You hire somebody to do the cleaning, you hire somebody to do the maintenance, and you hire someone to do the communications. Now, the communications are the easiest part, and you can do that from your phone. You'll still have location freedom. You can do it from vacation, from anywhere in the world, but you definitely want to delegate the first 2, the cleaning and the maintenance. And what starts to happen is you start to free yourself up. Now you have more time. You're making great money if you're doing it correctly. And now you have time to go and find the next property, which is how you grow and scale your business. The problem with doing the communications, the cleaning, and the maintenance is that if you're doing all that work and you're working so much in your business, you don't have time to go and look for the next property. When you become a manager, now you start freeing up your time, right? And one of the beliefs and philosophies is even if the people you hire don't do it as great as you do, maybe they produce 80% of the quality of work that you do. But let's say eventually you hire 5 people. Guess what? Now you got 5 people times 80%. That's 400%. That's way more than you could do. What if eventually you have 10 Airbnbs or 20 Airbnbs? There's only so much you can do. So you've definitely got to start training people and believing that one day they'll do it better than you ever could. That is what true entrepreneurs, visionaries, and leaders believe and do. So once you become a manager and you've hired the 3 technicians, the cleaner, the maintenance person, the communications coordinator, and once you start growing past 5 Airbnbs or maybe 10 Airbnbs, whatever the number is for you, then you hire a manager and you now move up to the highest level of entrepreneur, the visionary, the entrepreneur. Now you communicate with your manager communicates with the technicians at each and every one of your properties. Again, this is how you work on the business, not in the business. If you're liking this video, make sure you hit that like button, turn on that notification bell, and make sure you guys subscribe to this channel so this way you don't miss any videos in the future. A great example, guys, is me and my wife are stay-at-home parents. We have 2 beautiful daughters that we are so blessed to be able to homeschool. We also travel 3 or 4 times a year to a different part of the world, and none of this would be possible if I had to manage my entire portfolio of Airbnbs. The other thing is that my manager, he is always going to the properties, usually every weekend before guests check in, or even during the week, he will go over there, check in on the properties, handle any little maintenance issues. The reality is somebody is required to be at the property physically from time to time, whether it's every week or every month, do a thorough deep cleaning every quarter. Someone needs to be boots on the ground. It could be you at the beginning, but eventually you want to hire that out so that you can have a better quality of life and you're still going to do great financially. It's not like you're paying 80% of your profits. profits, right? If you have a profitable business, why not make 80% of the profits with 100% of the time off or 90% of the time off? You see, a lot of people get that confused. A lot of people rather make 100% of the profits, but do 100% of the work. I'd rather make 80% of the profits and do like 5 or 10% of the work, which is really just strategy or managing and overseeing my manager. So again, there's different levels to how you can succeed and grow and scale as an entrepreneur. So again, if you want to work on the business, not in the business, check out the book, E-Myth Revisited by Michael E. Gerber. Another thing I want to mention is often people feel that it'll be too expensive to hire somebody to clean the Airbnbs. And what they don't realize is that the cleaning fee does not come out of our pocket. Let me break it down to you. If somebody books my property at $300 a night, if they were to book one night, that would be $300. And then they're still going to need to pay a cleaning fee on top of that nightly rate. If my cleaning fee is $200, guess what? For one night, they're going to pay $300 plus a $200 cleaning fee. If they were to stay 2 nights at my property, now they're going to pay $300 plus $300. That's $600 plus the $200 cleaning fee for a total of $800. So if they're going to be there for 5 nights times $300, that's $1,500 plus the $200 cleaning fee. Now that's $1,700 plus the other taxes and fees. But my point is the people who stay at my Airbnbs, they pay the cleaning fee. And that cleaning fee is a pass-through cost. Yes, that cleaning fee goes to me and then I pay it right to my cleaning crew, but it does not come out of my pocket. So no, it's not going to be more expensive if you hire it out. It's actually going to save you time to be able to spend more time with your family, to be able to travel, to look for the next Airbnb, to focus on your career. Whatever you're passionate about in life is, you're going to be able to do more of that while letting your team handle the operations of your short-term rental business. With that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram where I post content every single day. If you have any questions, as always, put them in the comments down below and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.